This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
What up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Online gameplay, man. Definitely the game definitely needs a patch. I'm gonna go through my last couple of games here, show you what I've been doing online. Kind of okay, I guess. Like I said, I think the game needs a patch. I just think the offense needs to. They need more. They need to increase the acceleration. Because the defense, they accelerate really fast. That's why you're having such a hard time running the ball. We lose a lot of close games, a lot of 14-7 games, 21-20 games. You know, just losing really close games. Most of my losses have been like 14-7, you know, or just lose by 1 or whatever. So it's not that bad, but I just do think definitely the game needs a patch, and I can't wait for the next patch to come out. Hopefully they increase some of the speed on offense. So I really want to start running the ball again, but I can't because the defense, they accelerate so fast. That's why it's so hard. By the time you get into your top speed, they're already on you. Like linemen can catch up with you in the backfield. So you know, I just don't know. You just need to increase the speed somehow. But you know, I get the ball here first, trying to see if I can get my 18th win against this guy with the Patriots. Keeping my Matt Nagy's offense. Sprinkle a couple of plays, some formations in there from other playbooks, but for the most part, it's still Matt Nagy's offense that I'm going with. I figure I stick with it. The RNS was fun, but it's like it's limited. So, like I said, the more you go up in top-ranked players, the harder it becomes to use that offense. But it was fun using it in the my ranking up stage. So I'm in the top. I mean not top, but I'm in 20,000s now. So I'm trying to get down into the 10,000s. So competition definitely will get better. But like I said, I hope they increase the acceleration for the running backs because it's a pass fest. Everything is passing. You have to pass the ball. It's almost like impossible to really throw. See them when they come back. See how bad the comebacks are. I can't really complete those comeback routes, and I know they're open, but I'm trying to throw it on a break. But when I throw it on a break, he does stuff like that. He throws it over his head. So I mean, I don't even know how to complete that pass anymore. Which beats a lot of cover 3 and cover 2 if they're playing hard flats. I can beat that too. But if I can't complete them, as you can see, if I keep throwing the ball out of bounds, then I don't know what to do. This is why I started going to this route, because this beats cover 2, which he's in right now. Gabriel over here on the left on the outside is going to beat that guy on the outside. There goes the opening. And bang. Nice cover 2 beater right there. You just need time in the pocket for those routes to develop. So I'm moving the ball slowly but surely. I'm moving it. But yeah, that's just what I'm seeing so far. Is definitely the offense needs acceleration boosted at least, and reduce the defense a little bit because you can't run the ball. You can't. You can try if you want to, but you cannot run the ball. It's almost impossible. You have to do like what you see me doing later on here. Look at this play right here. Just L1 and throw high in the back of the end zone for people touchdown. But yeah, you could try. Most of the games I've seen, it's a pass fest. I'm just starting to come on 5 wide now and just throw the ball. Like I don't even care about the run anymore. It's like I'm trying to use Jordan Howard, but it's getting almost damn near impossible to do anything. And the only thing I've been seeing success in is run the ball on the outside because you can't really run between the tackles like you could before. So I just do tosses, and you see the reason why I was doing tosses in here because he kept blitzing up the middle with his double A gap formation and off a nickel. So I started hitting him on the outside with the pitch. Well, he's on offense here. Can't run, man. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's almost impossible to run. If you can find somebody that runs really well in this game, they will really dominate because you're not forcing them to throw every down. Like the way it is now, you're forced to throw every single down, and that creates a lot of headache. That's why there's a lot of turnovers. The zones play a little bit better than they did last year, so Yeah, go for a 4th down. Couldn't complete. He played a little better than he did last year, and then with the Russian coming in, yeah, it's. Hey, look at this guy right here. Bumping again. How you gonna bump Robinson with no over-the-top help? Look at your safety all the way in the center of the field. So you're gonna play Robinson one-on-one on the outside? You guys already know the deal. We sending Robinson deep. We're gonna send him deep. This is gonna put some fear in him. Watch what happens on the next play after this. When this happens. See that? No over-the-top help. That's what you get. But I get this. He was beat in the end zone. Watch what he does with his corners now. See that? You see that? That's like back him off. Back him off, then I can throw underneath. Like, don't bump me. Leave me alone. So that's just, heads up for you guys. Anybody bumps you online, if they don't have over-the-top help, it's going to be a problem. The way it can really work is you're supposed to really use bump with the blitz. So you can buy your corners time to get to the quarterback. People just bump for the sake of bumping. It's like, why are you bumping me? What's the point of bumping me? So now I'm inside his 10, and he's going to decide to bump me again. I'm like, all right, no problem. Look at what White is doing. Look at the way that guy's shaded to him on the outside. I can't run that slant if he's shading me to the inside, right? So I'm going to flip my play here in a second because I know Robinson's a better route runner than White is. And instead of running that slant, I'm going to run fade for him because he's playing me to the inside. I'm going to run a fade to the outside. So watch how this fade plays out. I'm not going to say anything here. There go, I audible to the fade. There goes Robinson. All right, run that fade for me. See that? So the fade does work. So there you go. And then just throw a lob and just throw it over the defender's back so you don't get picked off, which is L1 and the pass button to whoever the receiver is. And just lost it to the back of the end zone. Touchdown! So just 2 things I just broke down for you. Not no glitchy stuff, just using football fundamentals. Play the game with a football mentality and attack, your play calling, like you're actually a coach or something. Like I say, if you do stuff, you do better playing that way as opposed to looking for some type of scheme or, as they call it, ebook play or a special play that shuts down everything. There's no such thing. Just look at what your opponent is doing and call plays based on what you think they're doing. That's it. You have more success playing that way than looking for some glitchy stuff to do, because it's just it's just the wrong way to play, because like I said, it limits you when you play somebody that knows how to stop it. Then it's like, what do you do now? You know what I mean? You can't think on the fly anymore. So you can kill you that way. So that's why I don't advise you to play. I don't even play like how I'm playing. Just kind of watch what I'm doing in certain situations and adapt like that. Like this right here. This, I'll show you in a minute. This play ends. That was another design play right there. My guys are drawing everybody to that side for him to play up the middle, but that throw took too long to complete. Right here, he's playing this double A gap again, so I'm going to call an audible for White to run that slant up the middle. Now, if he jumps it, he jumps it, which he tried to do here, but it's too late. You know what I mean? I'm playing off of what he's giving me on defense. You know what I mean? So it makes it like he has to think as well. He just can't come out here with some crazy formation and be like, all right, that's going to work. And I'm looking at it again. I'm like, he's playing bump. I can't run this play because this play takes a long time to develop. Since he's bumping me again, send Robinson up deep again. And bang! Almost had him again, but got overthrown. You know what I mean? So it's like keeps him on his toes. He has to think about what it is I'm doing. Yeah, it's 2nd down. He's doing the exact same thing again. He's off me on the bump coverage, but now look at my tight end. Look at my tight ends line up against that safety. So I'm sending my tight end up the field. Sometimes it's just up to my players to make those plays, and if they make it, then it's good for me. But sometimes they just don't make it. But at least I'm playing to I have him thinking now. He's worried about my tight end up the middle. He's worried about this. He's worried about that. Like, he has to worry about everything. I would have had him here again if not for the line. Just watch the line. The line's messed me up here on this 3rd down. Because this is for White. I sent my tight end on the slant because White's going to take a while to run his route right here. Say it clears out. Now watch White. White would be open here if he beat his man. But the line... Yeah, the line got him. Look how open White would have been. He was going to do a breaking route right there. He would have been wide open down the center of the field. But the line didn't hold up for me. So I forced to take my field goal. So you see what I mean? It's just reading the defense and reacting to what you're seeing on the field, to what he's doing. And play that way. I'm telling you, you succeed more. And a lot of my losses comes from just my players not making plays. They're just not making plays. So I'm gonna show, like, I think I have another game against the Jaguars. I'm gonna show. I'm just show you what I mean. It's just, it was defensive battle. He won 14-7, but I'll upload it. Just show you what the reads I was making, and he just had a better defense, and my guys just didn't make the plays. I mean, they're supposed to make the plays, and you end up losing that way. But hey, I can live with it because I'm executing. It's just my computer characters aren't, cooperating with me. But at least I know if I execute the right way, I'll have better success. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. I don't have any special plays for you. It's you gotta play to what's on the field. That's the best way to play, man. It's the best way to play. Gotta adapt on the fly. Alright, he's hitting me with this play right here. On the no huddle. Trying to see if he can get at least some points. I've been noticing he's been hitting number 11 here on this drag up the middle. That's why I keep leaving. See? I keep leaving. I almost picked it off. That's why I leave him in the middle, so when he comes across, he's doing it again. Just leave him in the middle, so he'll come right to him. And right here to throw him off. See, switches up, bang. I'm just turning it over. When I brought that guy to the line, he thought he was going to be sticking number 11, but then it was a switcheroo. Like, Kylan was actually manning up to 11. My safety is matching the running back. So, oh, I hate that animation. The reason why that happens is when you do play SWAT on your coaching adjustment, so I had to go back in and switch it. I'm like, that's it. Because there's been so many games this year where I'm playing one-on-one on the outside, and they do that dive animation, and then he throws me all the way out the play. So now I'm just going to start play the receiver. But it's good for when you play like deep balls. They'll go for the ball and knock it down. But on those drag routes or post routes, they'll dive for it, and they'll take themselves out of the play. It's like, jeez, you're killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Alright, we're trying to hold here in the red zone. Sack him here with 10 seconds left and no timeout. He could have downed the ball, I think, but not enough time to even snap it, so time runs out on him. He gets the ball in the third quarter. Kicking back off to him now. Still holding on to my 17th zip. I don't really need to do much right now. He's the one that really needs to score, so even when I get the ball back, it's just more of, really just running the time down, really. I mean, I already got the lead on him. It's just making sure he doesn't come back. And we can't give him any quick scores. No one-play touchdowns. None of that. I want to keep this lead and let him waste time. He should throw it down here underneath. I don't know why he's forcing it on top. And he gets picked off. That's what I mean. It's 4:20 in the third quarter. I mean, I could score another touchdown, really put it out of range, but I'm trying to, I'm trying to practice things here. I'm trying to see how you run the ball, and this is one of the reasons why you can't run the ball. So look at that. Where's the block? Where's 80 going? He didn't block anybody. Look at this right here. That's why you can't really see the block. The defense is just so fast. I have 3 guys out there, and I had no block. And that's why part of the reason why it's hard to run it. And you have to take the ball on the outside and try to out-sprint the defender, because trying to run between the tackles, which used to be fun to do back in the day, is almost impossible to do now. So, just makes it. I just hope they change it. They have to be reading the data and see that almost everybody's throwing the ball. It's almost like a 90 to 10% pass-run ratio. Like, it's that bad. I look at my stats. I'm after almost every game, it's like 20 yards rushing, 30 yards rushing, because nobody's really attempting to run. Everybody's just throwing and throwing and throwing, because it's damn near impossible to run. It's not because people don't know how to run. It's just the way the game is right now. You can't. You can try, but it's hard. Now they're shedding tackles. I mean, they're shedding blocks. I mean, so that's just going to be the theme of this one. It's just running the ball. It's almost impossible. Everything's just a run and shoot. Everybody's just throwing. It's just gunning. Because this last year would have been a run play. You at least know he have a capability to run a run play. You try to run for 1 yard here, and you're going to get tackled in the backfield. On third down, that kills, man. I mean, it's fun, but it's like not on every play, not on every down. Yeah, I just called a cover 2 on him, just to throw it. Because I've been playing man blitz, and I switched to a cover 2 right there. And kicked him off. So it's just mind game with him. Give him one look, and he switch it up at the end. I was playing man blitz the whole time, so he kept that drag was working for him. And I switched it up on him. Come on, it's a good defensive play. But that guy was beat up the middle. See, there goes again with this double A gap. Looking here, he goes, decides to bump me again. I'm going to send somebody deep. I guess send White deep. Look how long it took White to get up the line. Oh, boy. It takes too long. You got to get off the line. They're going to throw the ball to you. Bump me again. I'm going to send Robinson deep. There you go. I'm going to send Robinson deep as well. People got to learn to stop doing this. Just bumping for the sake of bumping. So he's beat again. He's beat again. How? But anyway, he jumps off sides anyway, so I get the ball back. Oh, I mean, that was a late hit, sorry. I think that was a late hit. He was blitzing. This is the only way I really know how to run the ball, is just run the ball on the outside, get away from those block sheds. Just keep running on the outside. That's one way I found to run the ball. Because ideal would be to run off the tackles and then, you know, bounce back outside. But you try to go between those tackles, you're gonna block shed. Oh, he was open too. Overthrow. So I'm gonna try this here. Go in the back of the end zone and no dice. Take my field goal. Live to fight another day.
Closer to the goal. Let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Over the middle, Dorsett. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
All right.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it.
Back at it again with the no huddle. I mean, he has to do no huddle. He has to try to come back. This is a good formation right here. This double stack. Because you have delayed release on the outside. Oh, this was a good play right here. Good animation. See that? So what happened there when I switched to play receiver and when I used to play SWAT, it's a different animation you get. So he's not playing for the ball this time. He's playing as actual receiver, and he's just gonna make a play on it. So you know, good play. Good play. Drag routes. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to call timeout because I can't do this no hold on this defense. I'm in the wrong defense. I didn't realize my defense was gonna be so spread out. Yeah, definitely gives him an opening again underneath. Cool. Alright, let's call timeout. Slow this thing down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Again, it's
just a good play. Good comeback. Alright, he's in the end zone finally. Go ahead and do the onside kick. See if I get it back. So you gotta play strategy, man. I don't really need to score. I mean, I can get a field goal, but I'm just here to waste time. Burn those timeouts. What do you guys think, man, about the run game? That's just my feelings on it. I think the game is fine the way it is, except for running. They need to make it. It has to be balanced on offense. You can't come out here and throw like, you know, the whole game. That's the chances for interceptions. I should be able to run the ball at least. You know, just certain teams is just you can't even run against your front. Up the middle, that is. You have to take it to the outside like I'm doing. You have to take it to the outside. This is a good play. First down. Burn more time. See who's trying to run the ball here. In the defense, your reaction time is like, whoa. Like, where are you guys coming from? Look at that guy. Oh. He shot all the way from the right side of the field to come tackle me. Like, look how fast he moved. Just gonna run up again here. Just gonna shoot Claire up the middle. There you go for everybody goals. What are you doing? Get out of my way! Oh my God, it was the first down. I could have even scored if he didn't get in my way. Let's take the field goal. Be greedy. This may be more complicated. Yes, he score a touchdown and then go for 2-point conversion and score again and go for another 2-point conversion. I don't need to be greedy. It's all man blitz right here. There's no need for me to waste anybody's time. There you go. Man blitz. No time. There's no huddle. Just man blitzing them. Gotta block his tight end. Kind of makes Gronk irrelevant here. Just can't go out on the route. Yep, gotta block him. He can't go out on the route. Well, I gotta do is worry about number 11 up the field. Get over here. 4th and 17. I'm gonna give him a dose of his own medicine since he's been playing this nickel double A gap all game. Oh, surprise, surprise. Give me those. Touchdowns. Reward for his big game, Smith, all game. Alright, guys, man, he goes and he quits. On to the next video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button for me one time. Bang! And until next time, fellas, I'll holler at you dudes later. Alright, then.